Hi folks, how you doing? WrestleTrueResults303.com. Check out the website, link in the description box. Mind, Body, Spirit Fitness coming at you today with a body video on rest periods, off weeks. When should you do them? What do you think? Everybody's going to be different. It's going to depend on what program you're working out right now, you know. Um, how many times a week are you performing a body part? Once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week? Is it an off season? Are you going into a pre-season? I mean, just depends on what life is throwing at you at that time. For me, I would say minimum of 1 week every 3 months. You can go longer, a month, just depends on how you feel. Maybe a month every 6 months would be nice. But what can we do during this time frame? That's a big thing. I think I've made a video on what, how many days or weeks you should take off, but I didn't give you alternatives on what to do in that time frame. So here's my alternatives, all right? You, for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it's going to be, full rest, no exercise, power lounge, work on your diet, maybe learn how to cook a little bit better. If you're like me, I'm really boring. I eat the same things over again. Get a recipe book out now that you're not in the gym an hour a day. You can put more time and effort into making better foods, more delicious foods, because mine are boring. I'll admit it. I don't really care. So next, like I talked about, is depends on what you're doing. If you're doing 2 times a week, a little bro split, chest, what would be chest, triceps, back, biceps, legs, shoulders. Some people would go chest, triceps, shoulders, back, biceps, and legs. I like to throw legs in with shoulders. But if you're doing that 2 times a week, you can go to just 1 time a week. That might be enough of a rest for your body. When it comes down to it, this is where you can add body weight exercises in. Just do body weight only. That's all you're going to do. Push-ups, if you got a pull-up bar, pull-ups. You can try doing balance work, walking on your hands, doing some of that crazy gymnastics, CrossFit type stuff. That stuff's intriguing. It's not something that I like to do, but it's something to do. You can mess around with it a little bit, start playing with the kettlebells and things like that. The Busu ball, working on your balance. As we get older, we're going to lose balance. So just standing on one leg, things like that, can be very beneficial in that time. If you're like me, a person that hates doing abdominal exercises, you can kind of get into that groove of doing abdominal exercises. Trying new things out. That's what it's all about. Getting outside and just playing with your children. If you have children, play with your children. There's a birthday party, play with the kids when you're there. That's something I struggle at horribly. When I get to a birthday party, I just want to sit back and hang out. My cousin's the Human Jungle Gym. He's really good with the kids. Next thing, what about outdoor sports? I'm here in Colorado, so of course that's going to happen. Hiking. Go hiking, outdoor sports, basketball, soccer, flag football, something like that, throwing the ball, something. Work on your cardio. If you're someone that hates cardio, do some cardio. Once again, this could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever the case may be. Work on your stretching. I know we all neglect this. I got my foam roller here. I always got a foam roller around. Use your foam roller. Stretch out those kinks, right? That's something great that we can do. That's going to help with the recovery process. So make sure that you're stretching. I know a lot of people like yoga. I made the video on why Christians shouldn't perform yoga. So if you're a Christian, maybe check that out. But if you like, if you don't like stretching, try yoga. Right? In my opinion, if you're not a Christian, but hey, watch the video, we'll get a little more input. I'll try to put that in the description box. I might forget this part came up. So those are a lot of different things that you can do. If you're going to go a month or 2 just because you feel like you're that drained, we've got to realize we still need to stay active. I'm a big hockey guy. I haven't played hockey in forever. All my buddies are playing hockey now. They keep trying to drag me into it. Pick up a sport. Like I said, you can do the outdoor sports. Just go down to the nearest park and play basketball, soccer, flag football, whatever the case may be. But what is the sport that you used to play that you don't play anymore? Take 2 months off, Take 2 months off and get back into basketball if that's what you like. Get back into soccer, flag football, hockey would be for me. Those leagues I think are usually about 2 months, 2.5. right? Just use it as a complete off season. Go in from there on, maybe just hit the gym once a week. Just some ideas to get you out of the gym. If you're in that off week, we still need to stay active. That's what it is. Always need to stay active. I know it's hard to get out of the gym and not do anything. I know I struggle with it. It's usually only 2-3 days, but you're going to benefit from it in the long run. So I hope this helps. Things you can do on an off week, off month, whatever you need. If you have not seriously taken a rest in over a year or two, take 2 months off. Take a week off to do nothing. Do a week of body weight, a week of nothing, a week of stretching, a week of body weight exercises. Then I would say get in and do a sport that you love to do, or try something that you haven't tried before. That's when you can go into the outdoor stuff, stretching. But like I said, completely off for 1 week, 1 week of stretching, 1 week of body weight exercises, and then go back into your routine. I'd say even give it another week. But hey, you got to do what's best for you. What to do on an off week, ideas, here they are. Use them, put them into play. Use those off weeks, you're going to benefit from them. So once again, I hope this helps. Subscribe to the channel, share and like these videos.